If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life thinking that it's stupid. Namaskar and welcome to IndSamachar. This is Anshi Srivastav, and in today's cover story, let's discuss education. IITs and IIMs produce world's best talent every year. However, over 2.5 crore students appeared in 12th board exams in 2020. For these 2.5 crore students, there are 23 IITs and 20 IIMs. Is that enough? In a country where 50% of the population is younger than 25 years, giving only 3% of the GDP to education sector. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, which is the federal entity for collecting and analyzing data related to education, 12 crore students enroll in kindergarten every year. 6 crore students appear in 10th class exams, and approximately 2.5 crore students take admission in undergrad programs. And only 60 lakh students at the end possess employable skills, which is only 4% of that 12 crore. Now, let's discuss this problem in detail. The first major issue here is the outdated structure. From last 12 years, Android systems have been upgraded 62 times and NCERT textbooks just once. In the era of augmented reality and artificial intelligence, Indian students are still trying to tally the log table. Second issue is the condition of teachers in India. Our teachers are not trained and not paid enough to prepare the future of our country. In USA, average income of a teacher is 3 lakh rupees per month. In Switzerland, it's 4 lakh rupees per month, and in India, average income of a government teacher is 30,000 rupees, and let's just not talk about the teachers who teach in private schools. Moreover, every government program, be it Swachh Bharat or polio vaccine, is made the responsibility of teachers. Teachers in our country are overworked and underpaid. Now, what does this condition conclude to? The 40,000 crore rupee coaching industry. Best brains of our country like Amrita Sen, Raghuram Rajan and many more often migrate to abroad. Reasons? Better resources, greater reach, and way more appreciation and acknowledgement. Third major issue is the lack of funding for research. The per capita expenditure on R&D in India is 30,000 rupees. We are behind Kenya and South Africa in this. For 1 lakh students, only 15 students opt for research, and for every 10 lakh people, we file around 17 patents, whereas China files 541 and South Korea files 4,500. If that doesn't bother you, then let me remind you, since India's independence, we have zero Nobel laureates in science. Fourth major issue is the multiple board structure in our country. India has CBSE, ICSE and 28 other state boards. Niti Aayog ranks Kerala board on the top while Jharkhand board is at the bottom. Performance Grade Index by HRD ranks Chandigarh, Gujarat and Kerala as top 3 state boards with best infrastructure facilities, whereas Arunachal Pradesh comes last in that list. State boards, while add flexibility to the system, but are inefficient in their functions. Bihar produces the most amount of IAS and IPS every year, whereas Maharashtra gives more opportunity to its students in the field of management. This multiple board structure doesn't give everyone an even playing field. Fifth problem is the way the society sees the system. In our current system, there's almost zero or maybe very insignificant efforts from schools to talk about real issues like sex education, gender equality, mental health issues, sexual abuse, etc. Now, we all know that major brain development takes place between the age of 1 to 7 years. Early years of childhood are known to be the most important stage of cognitive, motor, social and emotional development in the human life cycle. However, in India, there's little evidence on the scale with respect to whether young children have access to pre-primary facilities and whether they are acquiring the foundation skills and abilities that are key to subsequent success in school and beyond. We are unknowingly killing our kids' curiosity through the course of the system and by the way our society functions, because we are now so used to the system that we feel it's normal to pressure our kids for marks. We don't give art, creativity and public speaking as much importance, and vocational skills are virtually absent through the course of 12-year-long curriculum that there is. According to the most of us, science and maths are the only yardsticks to success. Each year, approximately 9,000 students suicide because maybe they're not good at trigonometry or because maybe they can't remember which year Vasco da Gama came to India. In January 2020, The Hindu came up with a very heartbreaking report which basically revealed 28 young lives are lost every single day. Well, in conclusion, a new policy that aims to rectify these major issues was very much the need of hour. And coming to the glass half full, the new education policy recognizes these issues and makes a fair attempt to fix the broken parts of our system. It might not be a complete piece of work yet, but it's a progressive shift towards a more scientific approach to education. The prescribed structure will help to cater the ability of a child's stages of cognitive development as well as social and physical awareness. If implemented in its true vision, the new structure can bring India at par with the leading countries of the world. That's all for today's cover story. For more such news updates, log on to www.IndSamachar.com. This is Anshi Srivastav signing off. Namaskar.